Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, May 24th. Happy Memorial Day to everybody, or Memorial Day weekend. It begins today, and we have some guests in the house. Or of course, there is my partner in crime, Mr. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes, is with us. Hi, Kenny.
Howdy, y'all.
and and I got accused of not inviting this gentleman in, but he's hardly ever awake at this hour. So good morning, Eddie. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you. How's things going with you and Alice?
You're normally asleep.
Right?
I've been up since 3, so
You've been up
since 3
I was
a.m.?
a little nervous. I was going to get up on time and say, you know what, 3 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep anymore. Say, might as well get up.
Right? Has this been a recurring thing for you lately?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks. Yep. Insomnia is the worst. Well, my friend, I appreciate you joining us. Since you're going to be awake anyway, so you joined us here. So
that's right. Thank you, and thank you very much for bringing me in.
Of course, you're always welcome. I was going to say you're probably if not the one of the most watched live streamers on YouTube. I would think you're on. I mean, you're so you do your show, then you do Go Live with Us with Cheryl and Jeremy, and then you're bouncing between everybody else's lives, and then you go live at night, right?
Friday night also, yes.
Yeah, so you're busy.
I used to have a late night on Sunday nights also, and eventually the face style. I say I got to take a break somewhere, you know.
Yeah. Well, my friend, thank you for coming in, joining us here at the Cup of Joe live morning show. Kenny, how's things with you?
It's going good. I got me a fresh shower.
Hold on. Something's going on in my headphones. Yikes. Ay, caramba. Sorry about that. Okay. Go ahead, Kenny. I apologize.
I got me a fresh shower this morning and put on some clothes.
You think all
You're
showers,
all showered
fresh one today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic, buddy. How's things going with you, Kenny?
It's if you've not seen the latest.
Well, I was going to say you had an interesting live stream on Wednesday night, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Anything you want to tell us?
Well, you have to go watch the live stream to find out.
See, Kenny is he's going to leave us all in suspense. I think a lot of us know what Kenny's talking about. Of course, Kenny had discussed it with me before the Wednesday live stream, so I kind of was let in, or the cat was let out of the bag, at least on my end. But go over to Kenny's live stream Wednesday night. You won't be sorry. It's very interesting. I think you need to go. If you haven't been over there yet, I think you should. So
yes,
it's like trouble to me.
Right? Absolutely. All right, let's go over and say good morning to folks in the chat. We'll say good morning to Denise. Denise, how are you this morning? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Denise was with us last night during Thirsty Thursday. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. That was I've been laughed that hard.
Talking about that, even though Alice was on her laptop in the chat, I was watching you guys on TV. So I wasn't.
Oh, you were.
TV, yeah.
It was a fun show last night. It was a good time. I had a great time with everybody, and not being impaired, I usually laugh that hard with Kenny. But last night we were laughing. It was good.
Yeah,
lots of fun. So Carol Walters is here. Good morning, Carol. It's
good morning, Carol Walters.
Good morning, Carol.
Yo. Eddie Lugo is in the house. John Gaylor is as well. Our moderator extraordinaire, my brother from another, John Gaylor.
I call him Sergeant of Arms.
Yep, Sergeant at Arms. He's the man. Joe Hupp is here. Good evening, Joe. It's good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
Let's see. Joe says, what the hell? Oh dear, what the hell have I got myself into? I now am held to account for buying my dearest mother a brand new microwave oven, convection oven, air fry combo at $7.99. You got to take care of your mama.
That's right. Mama
Mama
wants,
gave,
Mama gets.
Mama gave you the breath in your lungs, Joe. A microwave, that's a small price to pay.
That's right.
But good luck for that. Then this is when I get back from Melbourne. This is when I spot a new invention. There you go, buddy. That's what happens. Susanna is here from she's our proud single mom. Good morning, Susanna. Thank you for coming in. I usually pop into her nighttime stream. It's during the day here, so we'll pop in and say hi. Usually watching her get ready to go to sleep at night, typically, and the kids are sleeping, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. She's got a nice live stream over there. And look who is here. My other partner in crime.
This guy Scott. This guy does not sleep.
He doesn't. Well, he said so last night during the live stream, he said he had it's kind of a last night tradition is for him to stay up. So
he doesn't sleep during the week anyway. He's like a vampire.
Right? He's almost like Kenny used to be. Kenny was the Energizer Bunny, man. Kenny never slept. Oh, no. Kenny slept during his live stream. Let me do an impression of Kenny during his live stream.
Yeah.
Kenny would be asleep on the arm of his chair. And that's how I met him. I'm like, hey, who's this guy's live, right? Early in the morning. I wasn't doing any live shows, and I turned it on, and here's this. I'm like, oh, who's this guy Ford man? Looks pretty cool. And there's Kenny. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to lurk then, see if he wakes up. And I watched Kenny until he woke up, which was like an hour later. So that's how I met Kenny. All right. Scott, John, everybody's saying hi to each other. Sharon and Jackson are here. Good morning, Sharon. Coming to us from South Georgia. She's in your neck of the woods, right, Eddie?
That's right. Yeah, she's about an hour and a half east of me.
All righty. I just want to catch up so that we can do some talking as well. It's a cruise life. Pete is here. Good morning, Pete. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you.
Denise says, I'm back. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Have you seen Kenny's Wednesday live stream? If you haven't seen that, then you missed plenty. We're not going to let the cat out of the bag here. You have to go to Kenny's live stream and watch it. It's you're going to find out shortly into the live. It's probably 10 minutes in, and you'll get to hear the startling announcement.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. Proud of you. Gloomy and rain in North Carolina, where I am. Sorry to hear that, Carol. We've actually had a couple good days of weather here in the Northeast. It was 91 on Wednesday. Yesterday was in the 80s, and today, I don't know. We'll do the weather in a little bit, but we've actually had some decent weather here in the Northeast. So never look back. Got an adapter so I can use my old lenses. Oh,
okay.
It's mirrorless Canon. Okay, they're talking about cameras. I am watching Kenny's live stream on the plane later, already in my queue. Right on, Scott. Good job. Okay. And Denise says, sweet. All right, so we're all caught up. So, Eddie, tell me, what's going on with you guys coming up? Got any travel plans? You got anything going on?
Yes, sir. In about, I would say 8 days, me and Alice will be driving up to New Jersey to board the Celebrity Eclipse the following Sunday, leaving out of Bayonne, the port there, and going to Bermuda for 3 days over at the island. 2 days sailing there and 3 days in the island, and then coming back. It's a trip that I've been looking forward to. She visited back in 2010 with her sisters. all 5 of them went over there, and who knows what kind of trouble they made over there. So 14 years later, I get to go, and hopefully this all that trouble that they caused over there, hopefully it's all clear by now, and they're not still looking for her, or because Alice used to be a troublemaker back then. So she would have smacked me already. But I am looking forward to this. That's why we chose the 3 days, because I said to her, I don't want to go there for one day. I want to get out and run around like you guys did back then. So that's the plans right now. And we're also doing it to celebrate our 18-year wedding anniversary.
Oh, 18-year. What date is your anniversary?
June 3rd.
June 3rd. Awesome.
It's our wedding anniversry. Yes.
Awesome.
We live on the 2nd.
Well, happy anniversary. A
you.
little early, but that's awesome. Bermuda, have you been there before?
No, sir. First time.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. I think after this next one that we do, Colleen and I because we live so close to Boston, we can drive right to the cruise port and then go to Bermuda on, I think Norwegian and Royal.
Yes.
I think even Carnival sail out of Boston, smaller ships. So that's something we may look into. And I've never been to Bermuda either, so it sounds like that would be fun.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have a ball. Long drive for you, driving up to New Jersey, right?
Well, we were gonna fly first, but then my calendar is either take my walker or take my electric wheelchair. So thinking of Bermuda, I've been thinking of taking the wheelchair. But I know the bus system and a lot of the ferries and tenders there, they're not that easy to move the wheelchair around. So we thought about it so long that time to fly came and went. So I said, well, there's no other option but to drive. And I said, you know what? I'd rather drive this way. I could do some content on the road. I could also get to see, I haven't been in the New York, New Jersey area in 3 years. So it'd be nice to go back and, and do a few laps up there. And I'm definitely taking the walker with me. This way we could take some extra luggage if we need to, and then I just take our time.
Awesome. I like a road trip. I mean, flying is awesome because you get to your destination quickly. Yes. Or sometimes quickly. Flying these days is hit or miss with that. But I mean, you miss a whole lot when you fly. So when you're driving, like you said, you'll be able to get a bunch of content for the channel. And who knows, you get to see some things you've never seen before.
That's
like
right.
You said, you get to go back home for a short period because you haven't been there in a while. So yeah, driving can be great. So
yes.
Let me so when was it? Whose live stream was it? I think it was Kurt and Marsha's yesterday. I found out what KMA is. So you get right, kiss my patootie.
Yeah.
And that refers to when you have single digit days to your cruise, right?
Yep.
So you're in KMA territory right now.
Oh, big time.
So Denise had to explain it to me. I didn't know what KMA was. I'm like, what is that? Because John said soon you'll be in KMA territory, and I'm like, what?
Next week you'll be in KMA.
Yeah. So is that like? So I know I probably need a little more splaining, but does that refer to me looking at you guys and going, hey, I'm going on a cruise. You guys can kiss my patootie. That's what that means. Right, okay. Yep. All right. I thought it was, or it referred to the others that aren't going on a cruise anytime soon. And you look at me like, oh, yeah, kiss my ass. Go ahead. Go on your cruise.
No, I'm the one going on a cruise. You're telling me, hey.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I'm fully educated in that. So
Kenny's writing the stuff down.
Kenny, what do you got going on? You got any cruising trips or any day trips?
Not right now. I don't. I'm still trying to work on moving. I want to move closer to my dad. And,
Okay. Yeah, I know you're a ways away right now.
Yeah, I'm about 35, 40 minutes away right now. So
Right on. Right on. Right on. So we'll get you closer.
And I'm still waiting to hear from apartments that I had applied for, but still, it's a waiting game, so to speak. So
Right. Yeah, that stuff takes time. It's tough now too. So all right. So we haven't done this yet, Kenny. You know that? We haven't done it yet.
I know.
Let's do it.
Buddy, just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, everybody. It's time for the wake up sip of coffee. Cheers, everybody. Best sip of the day. And it is Friday, last day of the work week.
That's a good thing about being retired. I don't have to worry about it.
Right? Every day is a Friday, right, brother?
That's right.
Yeah. Someday I'll get to enjoy that. Not yet, but someday. All right. So cool. There we go. We've made it that far. What are we missing, Kenny? Oh, we're missing the weather. Should we do the weather now?
Yes.
Let's do the weather. All the stuff. I feel like I'm a geriatric because now we talk about the weather and all our ailments and all that. But all right, let's do this. All right, this is a segment of the show where we find out what the weather's like, where we are at, and where you are at. So we'll usually start with me today. Like I said, it is May 24th, Friday. Right now in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it is currently 58 degrees. We're looking at a high of 81 today. The extended outlook looks like mostly sunny today. Those conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts up to 13 miles an hour. Today's temperatures range from 56 to 81 degrees. Kenny, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It is currently 62 degrees and feels like 74, partly cloudy. Okay, hang on a minute. It's supposed to be 74, partly cloudy skies today, and a low of 58.
Okay. Mr. Eddie, how about you?
It's mostly clear today, although it is 69 degrees Fahrenheit right now. We're expecting rains north of Atlanta, thunderstorms, and hopefully in my area will be light showers because I need to cut the yard.
Yeah, that's one of the
I'm hoping.
One of the things I have planned for this weekend is cut the lawn as well.
Yep.
All right, let's see what's
It
going
looks like
on.
it's going to do some storming tomorrow.
Yeah, we had Wednesday evening. We had or it was Tuesday. One of the nights this week we had torrential downpours. I bet we got 2 or 3 inches of water in under an hour. It just came down. It was just running down the roads. It was like flooding craziness. But let's go over to the world map and we'll check out and see what everybody is got going on in their world. So here you can see this is my neck of the woods, New England. Eddie's old stomping grounds there, down by Oyster Bay and all that, and Long Island,
Yep.
that area, right? Sorta.
Yep.
Not a whole,
area.
yeah, not a whole lot going on here. The Great Lakes look pretty clear too. There's been a lot of oh, you know why it looks clear? Because I didn't put the radar on. There we go. All right, so West Virginia looks like they got some unsettled weather there, as well as, like Kenny said, some chance of weather there in North Carolina. We make our way out towards the Midwest, and the folks in Arkansas, that's that weather that Texas got yesterday. They were had a bunch of tornado watches and things. It was pretty nasty for them. It looks like it's way north of where Jeremy and Cheryl are, so hopefully they're safe.
Yeah, they're down there in
You're down here, right, in Galveston?
Yeah, Galveston, way down there. Yeah,
somewhere down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, that looks good. It looks like Denise and them are going to be okay, as well as Georgia. And then when we look at Paradise, they get a spot shower every day in Paradise, but Florida is the place to be.
I grew up in your Paradise, but I call it Paradise no more.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. Not like it was, right? I bet when you were a kid.
Oh man, back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, things, we wish they would stay the same sometimes, but they don't.
Even the neighborhood changed completely.
Yeah, probably not a good place to bring up kids and stuff.
No, there's areas where you could go and do other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so New Mexico, Arizona looks clear. Scott looks like Scott's going to have a clear flight home this morning. California, we make our way up into the northern elevations, North Dakota, and parts of looks like Nebraska, Iowa. Iowa, they have been getting whacked out there with tornadoes. I watched the video. If anyone's interested in that, there are storm chasers live on YouTube right now. I watched these guys live. They were chasing a tornado. It was the biggest one I've ever seen, and it was toppling those windmills that they have everywhere out there. Pretty nasty. So I hope those folks stay safe out there. Up where Scott was, it looks like they had some unsettled weather, but he's traveling back to California to fly home. Where am I going? We're going to I'm lost. Here we go. Australia, over to where Joe Hupp is at. He's in Dubbo, which I think is somewhere in here. It all looks pretty clear, same as where Sean and Ilana are in Melbourne. Radio Jonesy looks clear as well. And then we always go over and we check out where Goldie is in Romania, and that looks fairly clear. Looks like over in Hungary, they're getting some crazy weather. So that's what's happening in your neighborhood where you're at. So that is the weather. That is the weather. Kenny, that's all set, by the way, just so you know. We're all set up. So okay, right on. All right, just reading a private message. Who do we miss? Is DJ here?
Hey DJ, I want to say hello to Marjorie.
Marjorie's here.
By
Google alert.
by Kevin partner for the Norwegian Joy.
That's right. Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother's here. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Nancy.
69 now, 95 later.
Marjorie's been putting some info from the Norwegian Joy lately on Facebook. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I saw some of the posts that she's put up. I think it's great. It's informative.
Shows what's going on. Nice.
Right? We had a tornado here where I live. It raged the path of damage from one end of the town to the other, pushed 19 meter semi-trailer over on its side and pushed it 75 meters down the highway. Yikes. Wow. Mother Nature is a force not to be reckoned with for sure. So
that's right. Yep.
Definitely not. And I've learned that early in life, especially in the business I'm in, because we deal with the cleanup from storms and damage and that. It's nothing to be you don't want to mess with it. So let's see. John's got a link up here.
Yep.
John's got a link. All right, so we did oh, we didn't do the cruise tracker. Let's see where Scott's at.
No, we didn't do this.
Yeah, let's do it, Kenny. Let's see where Scott's at right now.
Yeah.
He should
Scott's-
be about to hit the port.
Yep, Scott's sad right now. It's the worst day of any cruise. Here he is. He's right off the coast of San Francisco. There you go.
San
You
Fran.
guys can see that. So yeah, he's right off the coast of San Francisco, where he'll be probably docking. Let's see, what time do we have here? So it's 6:28, which means it's only 3:28 in the morning there. So I think you're up and Adam. You'll be there by 7. So always the saddest day of any cruise is debarkation day. Do you find that, Eddie?
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel that bad, but yeah, it's coming. So that's when you got to get ready and back the day before and get all your crying on your whining and all that the day before. Next day is going to be there no matter what.
Especially on the group cruise, that last group cruise that I was on in October. Well, I was with you, Eddie. We were cruising together.
Glory.
And it was sad. The night before, we all had our little meet and greet. And it's like, ooh, so good to meet you. And I'm going to miss you. And we'll see you on the channel. And yeah, it is. It sucks. It really does.
I also want to say hello to Claymare and thanks for sharing out the live, Claymare.
Oh, Claymare. Hey, thank you. I'm sorry, we've been having too much fun. I miss seeing you in the chat.
I also want to say hello to Roman with Ringo.
Yes.
And Kenneth Bird. And I want to say thanks, Bone Tired Travelers, for the congratulations. You must have saw the live.
Just saw the congrats in the comments. Congrats, Kenny.
Definitely gonna have to check that out now.
Kenny is I'm not saying anything.
Troublemaker.
Right? Yeah, I'm not gonna start any trouble. Oh man, the last night M&G was sad. Yep, the meet and greet. Remember? We were all like, I love you guys. It's true though. I talk about this a lot. So you guys both know we have a family here, right? I mean, we hang out almost every day, but we're not physically able to make contact until we go on these cruises. So when we do, it makes it that much more. It makes it better, right? I think.
Yeah.
And then, so we spent all this time watching each other on YouTube and talking like we are without physical contact. So then we get the physical contact, it's pretty cool. And then when you have to say goodbye after, 5, 6, 7 days, you never know when you're going to meet up again. But, are there any other YouTubers going on the celebrity cruise with you, Eddie?
I believe Scott from the Mustard Drill should be there with his wife.
Oh,
that
awesome.
I know of.
Very
there might
cool.
be somebody else popping in. You never know.
Yeah, which is cool. On the cruise that I'm going to be going on in a couple weeks, as far as I know, it's just Colleen and I. So, but we kind of planned it that way on purpose. Just being my birthday, so she wanted to. She wants me all to herself. So.
Well, I will tell you that's Alice's plans on this one.
Yeah,
and
it's good. Well,
she didn't even get Wi-Fi, so
yeah, it's your anniversary, so that makes it even more special. So, let's see. John says my SpO2 is down to 80. John, what's going on? Keeping an eye on it. If it drops anymore, I'll have to go to the doctor. Yes, I started taking. So, yeah, what do you got? Bronchitis, buddy? You got pneumonia coming in? What's going on? SpO2 at 87 is not good, dude. Not good. You know better. And then our nurse is telling you.
95?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, you know that your SAT should be 94 or better. You need to go to the doctor. I think you do, John. If you were at a patient's John, I'm going to talk to John directly. If you were at a patient's house right now and they had the symptoms that you're telling us, you would send them to the hospital. You'd do everything to convince them to go. I know you would. So you need to go see your doctor. Go get a Z-Pack. Go get something. And maybe you need an inhaler. 87? That's not good, man. Not good.
Mm-mm.
All right. I won't lecture you anymore. Gavin, the guitar professional, is here. Good morning, Gavin. How are you, my friend? What's he say? Bring me a coffee when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. Wake and bakes are encouraged, I guess. Do you, man. Do you. Ross is also saying it. John, go to the doctor ASAP. 87 is not good. What have we missed? Oh,
The history.
yeah. Eddie, you'll be doing this twice today.
Yep.
And what I find is funny is that Jeremy and I use the same website.
That's right. Yep.
And it wasn't planned that way. It's just how it was. So, all right, let's do a little history. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, super chat, support all of our channels. Go over to Eddie Lugo's, give him a like, and share him out. Same goes for Kenny, and the same for my channel as well. And we love and appreciate you guys. We have 19 in the house and 2 from Facebook, so it looks good. All right, let's do this. This Week in History. Yeah, This Week in History is brought to you by the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise coming up November 29th through December 6th on the Norwegian Joy. That is November and December of 2025. If you want to get in on what I have dubbed the cruise of the century, scrolling in the Chiron down below is Cindy and Bruce's number from Ocean to Ocean Travel. Give them a call at 1-833-626-8728 and get yourself on this cruise. If you don't get on this one, you're going to be left out, believe me. And I know that Eddie will he'll back me up on that. So
that's right.
Okay,
really,
so
really all of us are in it, right? Even Kenny.
So Kenny will be there with us.
Okay.
Yes.
Kenny and Marjorie are going. Well, we'll talk about it after history. We'll bring it up after. All right. On this day, May 24th, we'll turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1689. The Toleration Act was passed by the British Parliament, granting freedom of worship to nonconformists and allowing them their own places of worship and their own teachers and preachers. Well, that was nice of them to allow them to do that, right? In 1822, part of the Latin American Wars of Independence from Spanish rule, the Battle of Pichincha. Okay, Jeremy, there's your banana. Pichincha. I think that's how you say it. Pichincha. Took place on the lower slopes of the Cerro Pinchicha and ended in victory of South American rebels. In 1830, the first line of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad opened with the maiden voyage of Peter Cooper's locomotive, Tom Thumb. In 1856, sorry, Eddie. Was someone going to say something?
No.
Okay. In 1856, a group of abolitionists led by John Brown launched a nighttime raid on a pro-slavery settlement in Pottawatomie Creek in Kansas Territory, during which 5 men were murdered. In 1928, Irish author William Trevor, who was noted for his wry and often macabre short stories and novels, was born in County Cork. I believe that is where Colleen's family is from, County Cork. In 1938, Carl McGee of Oklahoma was granted a U.S. patent for the first coin-controlled parking meter, which became ubiquitous on streets around the country. Do they even have? No, they have the those digital ones now. You put your credit card in, put the little paper on there. In 1940,
you better get that ticket, because otherwise they give you the real ticket.
That's right. Or they can even tow you. I was telling someone a story the other day of playing a gig in Boston, and we didn't pay the ticket, and we got the ticket. I came out and my truck was gone. That's talk of Scott lost his phone yesterday, and that's panic. Talk about coming out and not seeing your truck. That was panic. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, in 1941, American singer-songwriter Bob Dylan, who was hailed as the Shakespeare of his generation, was born in Duluth, Minnesota. What's a girl like you doing in a place like this? Bob Dylan, sorry. 1951, in the U.S. nuclear program, the fourth test of Operation Greenhouse was conducted, resulting in the first proof of principle test of a booster design in nuclear fission. In 1956, the first Eurovision Song Contest was held in Lugano, Switzerland, and it became a hugely popular event. In 1994, 4 men convicted in the 1993 bombing of the World Trade Center in New York City were each sentenced to 240 years in prison. The terrorist attack had killed 6 people and injured some 1,000. And then, what was it? 7 years later, they succeeded in knocking them both down. In the year 2000, Israel ended its 18-year occupation of southern Lebanon, withdrawing last of its troops from its self-declared security zone. And the featured event on this date, in 1883, opening of the Brooklyn Bridge, a brilliant
My
feat.
bridge.
What's
My
that?
bridge.
Your bridge. Opening of the Eddy Bridge, a
That's
brilliant
right.
feat of 19th century engineering, the Brooklyn Bridge, spanning the East River from Brooklyn to Manhattan Island. In New York City, opened this day in 1883, designed by civil engineer John Augustus Roebling. And that, my friend, is your history for today. Good job. All right, let's talk about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, since that's who we're sponsored by today. Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. It's going to be a YouTube group cruise. It's going to be a charity cruise to benefit Helping Hands for Cruising. I'm sure everybody in the chat right now, and hopefully those, if you're coming back for the replay, you're very familiar with Helping Hands for Cruising. If you're not, briefly, they provide dream vacations for folks that may not be able to either or think they can physically or financially be able to go on a dream cruise vacation of a lifetime. And I say the charity proves those folks wrong, that they are, regardless of any condition that they've been handed, they are physically able to do that type of a thing. And we always use Kenny because he's our poster child. Kenny was the very first recipient of a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise.
Right.
And Kenny, we talk about this. It's definitely life-changing, right?
Yes, it's definitely a life-changing experience. I've already been on 2 cruises already, so
It's created a monster, hasn't it?
yes, and
Yeah.
the
And your third cruise is going to be on the Rock and Roll Cruise, right, Kenny?
the third cruise is going to be on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, yes.
And it's going to be so much fun.
But it's going to be my first time ever on Norwegian.
Mine as well, Kenny.
I've never been on Norwegian.
Mine as well. How about you, Eddie? Have you sailed Norwegian before?
Yes. I mean, as many times as possible.
Oh, awesome. Good. So you must
Back in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2023, and 2024.
Oh, awesome. Right on. So I would say if he's sailing that many times on Norwegian, they're probably a pretty good cruise line. I've never sailed on them before, but I hear nothing but good things. I think John and Nancy from JNN Travels told me that that Norwegian is their favorite cruise line. So so we'll be sailing November 29th through December 6th, 2025. And like I said, the number right there at the bottom is scrolling through. You can go to, let me see if I can remember the website. It is tributebandcruise.com. I'm going to I'll show that to you. And you can get all of the information you need for this cruise. When I tell you it's the cruise of the century, I think I've quoted that correct. This is going to be a fun cruise. The reason why I'm telling you this is it's not like just any other regular cruise. If you're into rock and roll and pop music, this is the cruise for you. You're going to be you'll get to meet a Pink Floyd tribute band called Echoes of Pompeii. You're also going to get to meet a Who tribute band called Who's Who. And then when we sail to
Great Stirrup Cay.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Great Stirrup Cay.
Thank you. Great Stirrup Cay. We're going to have a private concert for our group by a band called Mr. Funny Man, who is one of the premier GB bands. I say GB, that's General Business. They do pop and rock music. We're going to dance the night away on Dance the Night Away on Great Stirrup Cay. How do you like that? I just maybe coined another thing. So this is going to be a fantastic time. Depending on the cabin that you reserve, you'll either get one reserved specialty dining included, or you'll get two specialty dinings included in the price. You're also going to get your port fees, your taxes, your gratuities are all included. Premium drink package is included. There's all kinds of swag you're going to get. You're going to have VIP seating for the concerts. You're going to get to meet many, many, many of your YouTube personalities like Eddie and Alice Lugo, the Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes and Marjorie Ambrose. You're going to meet Bruce and Cindy. You'll meet Colleen and myself. Sean and Ilana from Down Under Cruises will be there. Radio Jonesy from all the way from Tasmania is coming on the cruise with us as well. So
Orange Cone Vlog said that Ocean View is sold out.
All right, so there you go. So Ocean View is sold out. So you can either get an interior balcony. I think the junior suites are gone too as well. I don't see them on the list, but that could be. I don't think we're going to do an overnight, Aaron. I don't believe so. So when I said dance the night away, I think we're staying into the evening, but we're probably going to take off at 8 o'clock. I don't know the whole itinerary right now off the top of my head, but I think that's how it works. We'll have a concert, and then around 8 p.m., I think we'll be back on board and heading out. So,
and knowing cruise lines, things could change. So
right, and yeah, we got a ways to go. We got well over a year to plan for this, but I would say you need to make your plans now as far as reserving your spot because they're going quick. I mean, we're just under 2 years away, and Ocean View sold out already. So, when I tell you guys this is the one to be on, this is definitely the one to be on. So, like I said, give Bruce a call at Ocean Travel. If you go to tributeband.com, you're looking at the website right now. You'll be able to get all the information there, as well as pricing and itinerary and information on the ship and the bands and all that. So, Mr. Funny Man, let's see. What does he say? Mr. Funny Man is poor Derman throughout the whole day. So I guess they're going to be jamming throughout the whole day is my guess, is what he's saying there. I'm a full-time groupie and a full-time foodie. I plan to sleep on the Lido deck and or on my balcony. Right on. Awesome, Marjorie. I love it. I love that. So anyways, I can hype this all day long. I'm not going to show the video, or I don't know. Should we show the video, Eddie?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Eddie says, let's do it. Let's do the video. All right. Let me get rid of the website. And then here we go.
Give think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
So there you go. That's what you're going to miss if you are not on this cruise. And one thing I really forgot to mention too, well, I talked about it in the beginning, but I have to stress, this is a fundraiser cruise for Helping Hands for Charity, Helping
Yeah.
Hands for Cruising Charity. And it takes about $3,000 plus or so dollars to put one person and their guest on board a cruise. So every amount is not no amount is too small, I guess is what I'm saying. And by booking passage on this cruise, a portion of that money is definitely going to go and help give somebody a dream vacation of a lifetime. So there you go. And you can write it off because they're a 501c3 charity. So there you go. Aaron says, Mr. Funnyman's last number will probably be closing time. And I had to sing some harmony for the Pink Floyd song. I just can't help myself. So, and one other thing before we stop talking about this is I'm going to try to smuggle my guitar on board. And who knows? Maybe we'll have some campfire songs on one of the decks or in one of the clubs. And you just may never know. I may get up and jam with one of the bands. So we'll see what happens. Not saying that's going to happen, but being a musician myself, you never know, right? Exactly. Yep. So that is that. Such a good cause, and I can never stop talking about it. It's going to be great. Can't wait for this one. So there you go. Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Give Bruce a call down there and get yourself on this, because if you miss out, oh well, you miss out.
Ross from Orange County Blog, and I believe Mike Clark from Clark Family Adventures. They are also TAs, right?
Right, they are. Okay. Yep. So yeah. So if you want to book with Ross, give Ross a call from Orange Cone Vlog, or reach out to him. not give him a call. We don't have his number, but reach out to him. Also, Mike Clock from Clock Family Adventures as well. And yeah, Clocky and Ricky, they're going on this, right? I think they are.
That's right. Yep.
Good morning, Fairy Dust.
Especially Ross.
Hey, Bernay.
Sorry, Kenny.
Oh, it's okay. No worries.
Marjorie says, warning, the rock and roll tribute cruise will cause me to gain weight from the food.
I
Me too.
think we all will gain some weight.
Right.
We all will gain weight.
We'll slap our brains.
Yeah. All right, Kenny. Exactly.
You know what?
I'm going to be.
He's talking about that, but you could see Kenny eats. He will beat you and me together. He still eat more than us.
Right.
He could eat.
I've seen Kenny eat, and he's got a hollow leg because I don't know where he puts it. And look at him. He's skinny as a rail.
You should have seen the play he had in Helen.
The swine haxa.
Yeah, something like this big. They walked by me with it, and I went like, who the hell is eating that? Kenny. And he ate the whole thing.
I don't know where he. Are you a professional eater, Kenny? Are you one of those guys?
I used to when I'd go to the Golden Corral, I'd eat 5 or 6, 7 plates.
They had his picture at the door saying, "Do not allow."
And then,
Hey, right.
and then I would eat dessert on top of that.
Kenny, they see Kenny coming to a Chinese buffet and they lock the door.
Oh.
They're like, no, not today, Kenny. We can't afford you.
We close. You get out. You get out.
Yeah, you're gonna go now. Oh, Aaron says it's a good idea to pencil in Sweet Caroline into the band's list of do not request songs. But people love it so much. When I perform that song live, everybody stands up and they're singing and dancing. You know, you got to give the people what they want. That's one thing I've learned over all the years of being a musician, especially when you're playing cover music, is that right, Eddie? You know this too. You got to play the songs that people want. I mean, if I play all the music that I like, people are going to get bored, man. They want to get up, they want to dance, they want to have fun. Yep. So if they request Sweet Caroline, you really should play it. You know, there's like Mustang Sally. You know how many times I've performed that song in my lifetime? It's a song, and I don't hate it. I just don't need to hear it anymore. Or there's a couple Eagle songs that I used to play that I've played and played and played and played. And, you know, I love the Eagles, but after a while, it's like, my goodness, I just don't want to play this music anymore. But you're there performing for people, not for you. So you got to give them what they want.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet Caroline has been banned. I just hope that Ricky Rocker plays it to buck the system. There you go. He probably will. Apparently Ricky Rocker's in New Hampshire. I haven't been outside yet. I did hear a bunch of noise outside. I don't know why he's up here.
Could be a bear.
He's certainly making the rounds, but what are you gonna do? So hopefully he didn't, right? Hopefully he didn't damage anything out there. I'll give you guys the 411 later on whether Ricky Rocker came and like egged my house or something. Denise says brick house. She certainly was a brick house. Bum, 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 bum. It's going on 4 a.m. Oh man.
Good morning,
Bernay.
Eddie and the Cruisers here.
I meant not to play it to buck the system. Oh, got you. Right on. Got you. I want rock and rolling. I want rock and roll. John Gaylor says money is what they want. Money for nothing. That's right.
And the chicks for free.
Oh, look at this. Speak of the devil. I have left New Hampshire and I'm on my way to North Carolina. Kenny, Ricky Rocker's heading your way, dude.
Oh, no.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, boy. All right. So if you guys haven't hit that like button before we finish, please do. We appreciate you. We're going to get out of here.
Yes.
Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will save your day. When I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, just trust me. I am living proof that it does work. I'm going to play it more. Oh, boy. I haven't even met this guy yet. Have you met him yet, Eddie?
No.
No, I haven't either. Rick House tonight.
When I meet him.
Right. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. All you have to do is make eye contact and smile at somebody, just enough to change their day for the better. Everybody has a story. Sometimes those stories aren't good, and we can change their day in a positive way by just making eye contact, saying a kind word, shaking a hand, and giving them a hug if they are so inclined to do so. If you see a first responder today, thank them, the men and ladies of the fire service, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. We love our nurses. They make doctors look good. But thank those folks because they're out there every day working selflessly and they don't ask for much in return. And they're keeping us all healthy and safe. So, and then last but not least, especially this weekend, this Memorial Day weekend, a big shout out, many thoughts and prayers go out to our members of the armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and the future. Those folks are out there today and every day. They're in the shadows. They're working on that proverbial wall every day, keeping us safe from the harm of this crazy, nasty world that we live in today. So make sure that you thank them every day, but especially keep them in your thoughts and prayers this weekend. And to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, God bless them and may they rest in peace. And thank them for what they've done. So I want to thank all of them, and I want to say they protect our flag right there, our red, white, and blue. Beautiful Old Glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless all of you guys in the chat. And God bless you, Eddie and Kenny.
Thanks. Likewise.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We got to get ready for Eddie Lugo Studios coming up right here after. We'll go over and give Eddie a big astute tourist, or let's give him a Cup of Joe raid. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good long weekend. Kenny, are you up for coming up Monday morning, even though it's a holiday?
Yes, I'm fine with that. Yeah, because I probably won't be able to go see Dad anyway. Because I don't think Mitchell County Transportation will be running.
Okay. Well, we'll be back Monday morning at 6 a.m. I have to work Monday for a short period. I need to be there at 8 o'clock. We're doing our Memorial Day Remembrance Parade. We'll line all the trucks up. It's a silent parade. We march down to the cemetery. We place flags on all the military and fire service personnel that have come and gone, and we recognize them. So that's what I'll be doing after the show. But we will be back Monday morning. So Kenny, what do we say?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again.
We'll see you Monday morning, guys. Eddie, thank you, my friend, and we'll see you over at Your Live. Want to wish everybody peace and love. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. That guy over there is
For Man Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
There you go. And that guy below. All right, guys, take care. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.